Hey guys, it's Courtney from Sweet Tooth Outlaws, and on today's episode, I'm here to give you guys just a quick update of what's going on with the channel and how the last couple of weeks have been for me. A lot has went on. 2020 has been a very rough year for everyone, so it's not just me. But Santa left me a nice gift of COVID-19, so I'm actually in day 6 of quarantine, almost day 7, going into day 7 of quarantine. I'm going to talk about that, just a little bit of my symptoms and what you guys can possibly watch out for. Because my story may be the same thing for you, or it could be different. But I figured I'd go ahead and give you my personal experience of what happened before I got tested and pretty much what's going on now. But first, it is New Year's Eve. It's a little bit after 10 o'clock here at night, so there's less than 2 hours to go. So by the time you get this video, it will be New Year's Day. So here to help you celebrate with you guys and the cheers to the new year. I've got my Skull Cup here. I have some pineapple hard cider in here. So cheers to 2021. And unfortunately, with COVID, I can't smell or taste anything. So that honestly tastes very bitter to me. But I still want to be able to enjoy New Year's. I don't normally drink, but I'm home. Normally I'd be out working, getting ready to come home from work. So this is totally different for me. Basically, how my COVID-19 journey started out was 2.5 weeks ago. I was at work and I noticed I got a weird rash on my stomach. And now my skin is very fair, as you can tell from my rosy cheeks. So I didn't really think anything of it. I thought it was dry skin. Because when it's cold or it's hot, my skin, it chaps and it cracks and whatnot. Like it's not a fun time. It gets very dry. So I was taking Benadryl. I was putting lotion on it. I was trying to just take care of it. And I still have the rash right now, so it's not went away. And so I had no clue that was my first signs of COVID. I really didn't. Now, I do work in a tourist town. I do work in Gatlinburg, and, it is a hot spot. So I really wasn't thinking anything about it. So fast forward to the week of Christmas. That Wednesday, the day before Christmas Eve, I started getting a really bad sore throat. Now, I wasn't really thinking anything about it because with my job, I work in a year-round haunted house. So we had been busy. I knew I overworked my vocal cords that day before, so I wasn't thinking COVID, wasn't thinking of getting sick. It's more of, okay, sore throat, take care of it, honey, lemon, do whatever I need to do. Even with being a scare actor for about 2 years, sometimes you still overdo it. It's easy to do. So I wasn't really thinking about being sick. So Christmas Eve comes, starting to get a head cold, symptoms. Still not really thinking anything's up because, around this time of year, I do end up getting sick, and it's just I have hay fever, allergies happen. It's just one of those things, and so Christmas Day, it gets worse. I start losing my sense of taste. Can't eat my mom's great cooking for Christmas. Not really still thinking it's COVID. Because with allergies, with sinus infection and head colds, you can lose your sense of taste. So I still was not thinking COVID at this point. I come home Christmas night, gonna go to bed, just tired, not feeling good, gotta get up for work the next day. Had a white Christmas, so it was very nice. I started getting flu-like symptoms. And so I go ahead and get tested. I go to the ER to get tested, and I'm thinking there's no way it's COVID. It's going to come back negative. It's just a head cold. No, it came back positive that night. So Santa left me a nice Christmas gift of COVID-19. I joke because where I scare people, that's what I get payback for. And so I was told to quarantine for 14 days. And I miss going to work. I miss my work family. I miss seeing my family and friends. It's been very nice because I do have people checking up on me and calling to make sure I'm okay. I mean, I've had a friend sent me supplements, vitamins. I had family bring me some groceries and snacks and things like that. My mom and her boyfriend's gone out to run errands for me. So it's been very nice to have people helping me, to have that luxury. And I know some of you out there who are dealing with self quarantine, who's dealing with COVID, may not have that luxury. And that's why I'm telling all my supporters out there, all my fans, if you know anybody who is sick with COVID or they're in quarantine and they live by themselves, please, please, please check on them. This is a hard time. It's a trying time, being in self isolation. I have Netflix. I've got gaming. I've got books. I've got different things that keep me busy. I'm very lucky. My mom's a phone call away. My friends are a phone call away. Some people don't have that luxury, and self isolation gets lonely. Depression can kick in. Just a lot of things. And with COVID, you're very weak. I'm still weak, but it's taken a lot of me to make a video, put makeup on to look alive. I still don't have a taste, and I don't have a sense of taste or a sense of smell. So you know, it feels weird because you don't know exactly what's going on in your body. You just know that some of your senses are gone, and you're weak, you're tired. All you want to do is sleep. Even the slightest getting up to come into the kitchen to get a drink it's tough. It's very tough going outside to feed your dogs. You're so weak. Um, Unfortunately had to go back to the ER Sunday night for fluids because I was dehydrated, and it's amazing how quickly COVID will dehydrate your body if you don't keep fluids in you. Um, and the scary thing is when you go to the ER and you tell them you are COVID positive, they automatically put you in an isolation room with people who are also COVID positive, and doctors come in with gowns and masks and everything. I mean, it's eye opener. And luckily, the person I was in the room with, she was a very nice, sweet lady. So we were talking, having a good time. Glad I got to meet someone very, very nice. I don't know her name, but she was really sweet. But you know, it's just I'm not telling people, I'm not telling you to mask up. I'm not telling you to put your mask on or enforce mask. I'm not saying that at all. But when you're around other people, just keep hindsight of, you know, keeping a distance from them. I don't know where I caught it. Who knows? It's one of those, it's an invisible virus you can easily catch. And, I wear a mask all the time at work. Um, and it's scary to think about how it could quickly you could just catch it because it's airborne. It really is. And so, like I said, if you know anybody in isolation or quarantine, just check up on them. Let them know you're thinking about them. Let them know you're praying for them. And if you're watching this and you're in quarantine and you have COVID, we're gonna get through this together. We really are. And if any of my viewers have questions about what I'm going through, or what it's like, feel free to reach out to me. Comments, from my Facebook, Twitter. However, I don't mind answering questions. I really don't. Sorry, guys. So, moving on to the next segment. 2020 has been a rough year for all of us. And, I was looking at my YouTube studio, and I was curious what year I actually started my channel. And I started this channel in 2014. And I want to say, guys, for the last 6 years, it's been a rough road. Um, I started the channel out with my first ex-husband, and we did stuff together. Then when we separated and we're going through a divorce, I took everything off and I restarted from scratch. And I've grown the channel since, and I thank you guys. I think I'm up to either 141 subscribers. So thank you guys who's been there from the beginning, or if you're just joining now. I thank everyone for their love and support for the channel. No, I'm not making money off of it, or I'm not popular, and that's okay. Honestly, though, where I've grown from when I first started this channel in 2014, to 6 years later, to me, it's a milestone. It's a step because it's just me. There's no one else, helping me with the channel. I do the filming, the editing, the coming up with the ideas, to, everything that is done on this channel is done by me and no one else. You know, it'd be nice if I had a great team that could do editing for me or something like that, but I don't. Um, so, and you're probably wondering how I'm filming this. I actually have a tripod now. So tripods come in handy, especially if you're in quarantine, because no one can be here to film for you. So I'm very thankful for how I've come along with the channel and people who's helped me along the way. I've had my friend help me film, you know, in the past. I've had my mom on the channel. She's helped me. So there's been some help along the way. But for the most part, it's just a one woman show. Not one man show, but one woman show. And, you know, to me, it's a success. Like, I don't have to make millions to see it as a success. This has shown me that I can put my mind to anything, and here I am, except for COVID. But hey, you know. So with that being said, guys, just a little bit more coming up about the channel. I know at the beginning of the year, back in April, the viewers, you knew that I got married. Well, unfortunately, I'm going through another divorce. I'm not going to go into personal reasons of why it's going on, but people who know me personally know what's going on. But 2021 is going to be a better year. I've healed. I've moved on. Haven't met anyone yet, but that's okay. You know, if that happens this year, it happens. Or if that happens in 2021, it'll happen. If not, it's, you know, my main focus in 2021 is doing more for the channel, doing more for you guys. I know I had promised a Christmas video, and to be honest, I had a Christmas video ready to go up. I really did. But I wasn't happy with the outcome. I wasn't happy with the product. I had actually made the Little Debbie cake, a Little Debbie Christmas tree cake dip that you've seen on Facebook. No, it sucked. I'm going to be honest. It sucked, and I would not recommend for anyone to make it. It didn't taste good. It wasn't sweet. It was sour. It wasn't, you know. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm one of these YouTubers that if I'm not happy with the content, I'm not gonna put it out. I've had videos already edited, ready to go up in a split second. And the last second, I was on the fence. I was like, no, if I'm on the fence, I'm not putting it out. If I'm not 100% sure about a video, I'm not gonna put it out. And that's where that video was. It was about to go into editing. And I said, no, I can't do it. I cannot put that out. I even had my mom. She taste tested it. And she is my taste tester. I got my baking skills from my mom. And she didn't like it either. And if my mom doesn't approve, I don't approve. You know, we both love sweets. And we have similar taste. And like I said, if she doesn't approve, I don't approve. And, you know, so I'm just as me being real with you. And I know there are times in between videos there's a time difference or a long time frame going without a new video. And that's just me trying to come up with the perfect content. It's like when I used to write songs. I haven't written a song in years. You know, sometimes the words would just come to me just like that. And other times it would take months to a year to write a song that I'm working on. That's just how it happens. And, you know, that's just letting you guys into my personal life of what it's like to be a YouTube creator. You know, it's not, I know there are some creators out there that can just put videos out per week and maybe they have the time, maybe they're happy, maybe they just want to put videos out for views. That's not me. I want to give you guys the real deal. I don't want to lie. I don't want to put out videos that I'm not happy with, but it's just like, okay, it'll get views, you know, it'll put content out. No, that's definitely not me. That's just my promise to you guys that any of the videos I put out, they are 100% approved, ready to go. They're not just to be putting out there. You know, that's coming from me. Also, guys, 2021 for the channel is going to be bigger. Hopefully bigger. I'm not going to make promises I can't keep, but 2021, I'm going to do my best to bring you guys more content. I've got a few things lined up. I've got 4 Baker boxes staring in front of me right now. They're looking me in the eye on the other side of the living room. And I'm hoping to add more of that. But these are the 4 Baker boxes I have ready to go. I bought a cookbook during Christmas, the unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. I am a huge Harry Potter fan, and I know some of you probably guys out there are Harry Potter fans as well. So I'm making some recipes from there as to follow. And so I'm looking forward to that. But as of now, guys, I wish you all a happy new year. About January or February, I will have a new video coming up soon. Just want to heal over COVID, recover, and get back on track. But guys, if you like what you see today, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions about COVID, in the comment section down below. Have any other questions or have any ideas, comment section as well. That's why it's there. Also, guys, hope you had a Merry Christmas. As I have another Happy New Year for me. We're going to go through 2021 together. For those who are trying to make it through COVID right now, who are sick with COVID, we'll get through this together. You know, so it's a one step at a day process, one step at a time. So follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. I'll leave the links down below. Guys, have a sweet day, and we'll see you soon. Happy New Year.